is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nasraoui. Great defending, strong and determined. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. Shaw defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's run loose here. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Foden. And here's Haaland. Foden. That's good play. Bernardo Silva. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And back out it comes. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Out to the right. Šeško. Ugarte. Šeško! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Manchester United's ball, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That has been cut short. Ugarte. That's really well manoeuvred. the middle. Nicely intercepted. Well, that's well seen too. Maguire. Lisandro Martinez looks to the other side. Guardiola. Šeško. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ake. Kovacic. Moved on forwards. Lisandro Martinez gets it away. Just ruffled a few feathers, but... Haaland! He's delivered all right! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Succumbs to the pressure. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ake gets rid without sophistication. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Guardiola. Doku. Guardiola. Ruben Dias. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva done delicately. Ugarte. Maguire. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well timed, excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Martinez. Maguire. Aim forwards. Danger averted for now. Shaw. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Surely now! No, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Haaland. Aimed in towards the centre. He'll try to keep this alive. That'll be a throw. Can he finish? Manchester United already trailing, and we've barely begun. Foden. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's been played through. Real chance here! Šeško. Real chance! And he thumps it clear. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Šeško. Doku getting this one clear.
Manchester United definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Foden. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. And it's Shaw. Haaland. Lewis. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lewis, gently done. Bernardo Silva, oh, good spread. Could move up a gear here. Now who's going to be first to this? That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foden. Searching pass he's played there. Lisandro Martinez can get it clear. Bernardo Silva. Very nicely done. Foden. Kovacic. And he shoots! Cleared away. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Doku. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva!
Bernardo Silva usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Casemiro forwards and with intent. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets it away. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. And here's Haaland! Mazraoui tries to clear. Played in with purpose. And that was very necessary. What a throw in. And it's Lewis. Lewis, that's an imaginative pass. Played in, and he's had a shot! Gato. Midway Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Maciej Cunha calmly anticipates. Kovacic has created one goal already. And here's Foden. Shaw. Maciej Cunha tries a deft little ball. He can run onto that. Maciej Cunha. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Deftly away. Manchester United given another corner. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Casemiro. And a chance! That has been knocked clear. Maciej Cunha. And that pass just didn't quite work. Maguire. Maciej Cunha. Rodri gets it clear. Casemiro, and it goes cross-field. Chance here to counter. Bruno Fernandes, he's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Šeško. Bernardo Silva. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ugarte. That has found him in acres of space. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Rodri. Keeper's got good distance on that. Alessandro Martinez cuts out the pass.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks in the midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Could be danger here. Bernardo Silva delivers. Bayindir, long ball by the goalkeeper. Ake, and the keeper's got it again. Donnarumma sends that a long way. And it's Shaw. In it comes. Ake with the clearance. Rodri. And it's played forward. Haaland chasing after it. Lovely chance for a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. really well manoeuvred. Shaw. Matches Cunha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. They're going to throw in. Oh, sweet feet. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. But it gets the job done. Referee's given a throw. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's heaved it away. And it's Casemiro. He's had a shot! Manchester United are back on level terms.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kovacic. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bruno Fernandes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's in plenty of space here. Lewis is there and he can get that clear. Kovacic. And he's managed to get free. Doku. Guardiol. And here's Doku. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the counter is on. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. He's got away. Cisco! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Okay. Guardiola. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Haaland! Split-second reaction.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Karta. Casemiro over to the left. Matheus Cunha. Lewis. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva looks to get on the end of this. Martinez. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Spread out to the left. Rodri wins the duel this time. Haaland. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. It's Kovacic! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Rodri. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Now it's Foden. Lewis. Foden. Kovacic. And here's Haaland!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Kovacic. Guardiola aim forwards. Mazraoui does really well to win the ball there. Martinez. And it's Shaw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Maguire. Mazraoui. And it's Mazraoui. Tries to get it clear. Foden, gently done. Haaland. Doku. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Moved on forwards. And the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's Doku. Doku. Ugarte did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Martinez. Maguire. And it's played forward. Matheus Cunha. Shaw charging forward down that flank. Ugarte. Šeško! Straight at the keeper.
Šeško really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Foden. And here's Haaland. Doku. That's very neat. And Bernardo Silva! And again the keeper stands strong. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bayindir sends that a long way. And here's Bernardo Silva. Played out wide. Foden. Ugarte. And he's there to clear it. Kovacic have it back and can go again. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Played out to the right. Thinks one through. Played into space out wide. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lewis. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Foden tries making a foray down the right. Foden looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what a climb! Big moment! Massive goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Shaw. Matches Cunha. He's in, surely! Shaw, now the ball in. He's dealt with that well. It's gone for a throw-in. Lewis with the clearance. Plenty waiting in the middle. Shaw. Oh, it's played into the area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out of play for a throw. Matches Cunha. Bernardo Silva. And now the breakaway. He has found the way through. Doku. Oh, they could be caught out here. And they've got a throw. Muscular approach does pay off here. Martinez. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Šeško. That looks a cracking ball. Goes for a shot! Can he stop it going out? Could be danger here. And that's aimed in. Oh, smashing header! That's really well cleared. A chance to play it in. In again. Ruben Dias with the clearance. Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Vardiol. Vardiol. He is just caressing the ball. Now this could... Bernardo Silva! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Foden is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Maguire. Casemiro. We are into overtime. And here's Bernardo Silva. Doku. Doku! Matches Cunha. Šeško. Rodri cuts it out. Well, they can break here. And it's Mazraoui. Doku. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well played. And the half-time whistle goes. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And the second half gets underway.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bernardo Silva. And he cuts out the supply. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Šeško.
Kovacic. Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lisandro Martinez, gently done. Strong running down that left flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking to break at pace. Ugarte. Mazraoui. Ugarte. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Haaland. Ugarte. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's a throw. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Matheus Cunha. Out to the right. Played back in. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Doku. And that's put paid to a promising move. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Casemiro, and it's lofted through here. Here comes the corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's Casemiro. Ugarte. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So who's he picking out? Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Martinez. Ugarte. Maguire. Oh, can he get onto this? Ake gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. Martinez. Maciej Cunha. Šeško. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bernardo Silva, and it's Lewis. Rodri. Lewis knocks it out wide. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, delicate chip through. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Aim forwards. Mazraoui gets across to intercept that. Foden. And they can counter here. Foden has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Foden, oh, he's got... and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Vardiol. And here's Doku. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Nice interception, well timed. Casemiro. Ugarte. Martinez. That's really well manoeuvred. We expected better, and so did he. Kovacic. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Ugarte. And it's played forward. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Ake. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Ake. There's a probing ball. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Maciej Cunha. Over to the left. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Vardiol clears it away. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Doku. Now, where's he looking? Oh, played through for the wide man. Doku. He is through here. And it's It's Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Martinez. Casemiro. Shaw. That is lovely. Matches Cunha. Showing good feet. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lewis. Haaland. Do have a chance to counter here. Martinez. Casemiro. Ugarte. Ugarte, gently done. Kovacic. Doku. Vadio. Haaland. Haaland laid out to the left flank. Matches Cunha. 60 minutes played. Casemiro. And it's Mazraoui. Matches Cunha. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Mazraoui. Up towards the front line. Ake makes the interception. Ake. Quality ball. Ugarte forwards and with intent.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's his chance to lead the counter. Ruben Dias. Ake. Ake, nicely aimed pass. Now it's Haaland. So what can they make of this? Shaw. Šeško. He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's the chance to counter. Kovacic. And here's Doku. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bruno Fernandes shifted upfield. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Vardiol. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear. Can he spark a counter here? Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Manchester United have reclaimed it. And it's Masraoui. Doku. Oh, it's come loose. Matheus Cunha takes a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Bruno Fernandes might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! It's a loose ball. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Played into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Doku gets good distance on it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gatti.
Really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Foden. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Out to the left it goes, back into the middle. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Do have a chance to counter here. Ugarte. And it's Dallo. Ruben Dias herring after the ball here. Might be danger. Matheus Cunha!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. It's Haaland. He'll try to keep this alive. Casemiro. And it's Dallo. Diogo Dallo. Great chance! And he's there to get it away. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland. And here's Haaland. It's stop it going. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kovacic. Shot a goal! Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Doku. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now, what about a counter-attack? Out towards the flank. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Martinez. Now that's well seen too. Ugarte. Šeško. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. Flashes, tries a shot! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Haaland looks to get on the end of this. That could spell trouble. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that was very necessary. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Foden. Haaland. Doku opts to play it back. And the finish! Oh, they could be caught out here. Doku. Turns and goes back. Guardiola climbs up big. Gets good distance on it. And here's Haaland. He's beaten the last man. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. They've got rid. And it's Nunez. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Haaland! Well, costly miss.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
That has been cut short.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Casemiro. Mighty looking ball that. The flag, can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Casemiro. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Šeško. Could be dangerous. He's having a shot! And he's heaved it away. Fernandez. That's a real chance missed. Getting this one clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can he get onto this? Doku. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. He's in a great position. Produces a cross. And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's onto it in a flash. Foden carries the ball down the right. Haaland. Oh, that's neat. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Kovacic played out to the left flank. Cleared without complication. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And here's Doku. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There are a few waiting for it. He whips it across.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Dallo. heavy challenge.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Foden. Nunes. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, it's come loose. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
It's there! Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
How many? Just how many? Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Martinez. Casemiro.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ake shifted upfield. Mathias Nunes forwards and with intent. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ruben Dias. Ake. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. He's shifting through the gears here.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Kovacic. Ugarte wins the duel this time. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Rodri.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rodri with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Šeško. Oh, that was no routine save.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rory, aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Rodri. Matheus Nunes. Foden. And here's Bernardo Silva. Haaland! And the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Swings in across. And out it comes again. Šeško! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become